Hi, and welcome back to the Senior Network. We were discussing aging in place. LaToya, tell us a little bit about what that means.
So what it means is being able to live your life and continue to live your life wherever home may be.
Sure.
So if it's in your home that you've been in for 15, 20, 30, 40 years, being able to stay there and not have to have your daughter or your niece or your grandkids worry about you. So being able to stay there and then get a caregiver to come in and provide some of those necessary assistance. Maybe it's helping me with meal preparation. Maybe it's helping me in my garden and being able to do some work in the garden. Or maybe it's taking a stroll or taking little Clyde for a walk or something of that nature. So it can be any number of those things that our caregivers are able to provide for our loved ones and being able to stay in their home.
Exactly, and you're smiling because this wonderful home that we're in here at Cypress.
We have a dog.
You have it. So tell us that. That's a great point. Tell us about, I saw something about the 25th anniversary.
Yes, we are celebrating this week, as a matter of fact, the 25th anniversary of the Cypress. We opened in 1992. It was a leap of faith by Jim Coleman and Mark Punerary to take this last 100 acres of Hilton Head Plantation and turn it into this remarkable community that you see today. And their vision was such where, you know, you don't want to pigeonhole someone, and like LaToya was saying, you want them to live out their life and, you know, continue their lifestyle with, you know, with that, making a seamless transition as possible. And you can't, you know, everyone has different interests and desires, and some people want apartments, other people want a single family home so they can have their pets, and, you know,
and you guys, you have it all.
Yeah, we have everything. And if you start peeling back the layers of the Cypress, when you see everything from the offering the meals in the dining room or the activities, the fitness center, our trips, our daily trips that we take, our dog park, and then ultimately the final plan for the Preston Health Center, if you should need it. Like Susan was saying, statistically, we're all going to need some form of nursing care. Gee, it's nice to have a plan in place if you do.
Yes.
And that plan might be, you know, having, you know, home health care come in.
And I know that the Cypress has your own home,
right,
along with Comfort Keepers. So someone in a beautiful home like this can have a long-term care policy, can actually utilize someone like Comfort Keepers or your own in-home care. Exactly.
Yep. And that's the neat thing about the Cypress. You know, we avail ourselves to everyone.
Yep, and it's a gorgeous community, by the way. I just want to thank you.
It is.
LaToya, I know the last show we didn't have a lot of time to talk about the technology and how that's really changing things in in-home care. So tell us a little bit more about what you folks are doing with that.
So a number of the things that we're doing is being able to offer medication reminders, being able to offer floor mats by the door for anyone that might be a wanderer. We talked in earlier shows about Alzheimer's and dementia, and someone may be a little bit of a wanderer. So having that mat and placemats by the door or by the areas where they may tend to wander to sound an alarm. When you're out and about, you're on the golf course and wanting to have, you have a fall, and there's a location awareness now with, so if you have a fall and you can't actually pull it or press it like the old days, being able to have just awareness, there's not activity going on. So we might need to sound an alarm, and then now we have a location awareness to say where they are on the golf course to kind of help them out. And then of course, we mentioned last time about our GrandPad technology. And so being able to have that connectivity with their loved ones that are several states away. And being able to do that face-to-face communication in time just from a handheld device. Those are the things that allow us to stay connected with our loved ones, age in place gracefully, and not have to have our loved ones worry about us when we're not there and their eyes aren't on us.
And I see that really coming with the baby boomer generation rolling through, and they're more savvy technologically.
Oh, yes.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
And so I can see a
like
lot
that.
of technology in the future for us in home care and also in the setting of Cypress. Well, I want to thank you both so much for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have you both here.
Thank you.
And I want to thank all of you for joining us here on the Senior Network, where senior care experts come together. See you next time.